Hello and welcome to UM News. I'm Dustin Askim.
And I'm Don Fisher. The University of Montana Foundation is in the midst of trying to raise hundreds of thousands of dollars for scholarships during its annual phone-a-thon. UM students working for the foundation call hundreds of alumni, parents, and friends of the university seeking donations. Student Jake Brown says he is passionate about the work he does for the organization.
You're not going to be an effective fundraiser unless you actually support the cause that you're fundraising for.
This is a side note.
So far, the foundation has earned nearly $50,000 and is well on its way to its goal of more than $200,000 by the end of December.
Lacrosse is one of the fastest growing sports in America among many age groups. And I found out how the Grizzly lacrosse team is doing its part to popularize the sport by hosting open scrimmages at a new indoor arena. After 4 years with the Grizzly lacrosse team, Christian Jeffrey says he's amazed at how the East Coast dominated sport is spreading in Montana.
It's definitely grown a lot more, like seeing more kids around campus and stuff. The high school kids in Hellgate, Sentinel, that's much bigger.
Jeffrey grew up playing the sport in Connecticut, and with lacrosse programs popping up around the state, Montanans can also start young.
Right from when I was really little, I just loved the game.
U.S. Lacrosse says youth participation has grown nearly 80% since 2006, and for 10 years in a row, it's been the fastest growing college sport. Grizzly Lacrosse is doing its best to help. At a new indoor facility, they scrimmage younger players like 8th grader Justin Lane.
Good that they started this because it teaches good stick skills and stuff.
Head coach Tucker Sargent says younger kids learning from college players by playing with them is going to continue to raise the average skill level.
It's like anything. You play baseball longer, you're going to be better when you're 20. Start lacrosse younger, you're going to be better when you get to college.
People are going to start to fall in love with it and see what a great sport it is.
As more and more people gain exposure to the sport, Jeffrey says the growth should continue. The Grizzly lacrosse team recently went undefeated to win their first preseason tournament.
The Montana Conservation Corps and UM volunteers have teamed up to rebuild the aging retaining wall below the M. Volunteers worked more than 5 hours replacing the retaining wall's crumbling timber. Conservation Corps members focused on drilling the new timber together while UM students shoveled more than 2 tons of gravel into buckets and carried them from the fire road down to the M. After volunteers rebuild the structure, they will refill the wall with 2 tons of gravel. They have more improvements scheduled for the spring.
For more on these and other stories, please visit our website at umnews.jour.umt.edu.
For all of us here at UM News, have a great morning and we'll see you next week.